Yo, what's going on, guys? Happy Sunday. I know there's no better way than to start off your Sunday seeing this pretty face right here. But in all honesty, guys, I have a really good video for you guys. This is kind of like a sample play from my ebook I just dropped. Again, link in the description down below. If you want to have an explosive offense, learn how to manage the clock to a T, and then on defense, stop the run, stop the run, stop the run. Then when they have to pass, give you different blitzes, different pass coverages, different types of concepts. Go ahead, check it out, guys. Only $20. Offense is run heavy, defense is multiple D. You guys are not going to be sorry you guys checked it out. But today I have a very special concept. Now, I am in the West Coast offense playbook for this video, but in the run heavy, you'll see in the single back bunch, they have the same type of play, same type of play art. It's very glitchy, very effective, and you guys are going to see different sides of it today. Are you guys tired of wasting your hard-earned money on those terrible EA packs? Well, look no further. Visit my sponsor, dvdj.com, for the fastest, cheapest, and most reliable coins in Madden 20. Use code JTibbs for 10% off your purchase. So right here you guys see the play stick is what we're going to be going over, and I love this play. There's a lot of ways to attack different coverages with it, and I'm going to be showing you different types of styles of defense against it, how to bomb it for a one-play touchdown even, and how to pretty much make this your base offense if you want to give the West Coast playbook a try. Now you guys see we are in a cover 2 man style defense. Against cover 2 man, I'll keep 3 things the same and I'll change up different things. First, I'll put my RB on a streak, and if I know they're not blitzing heavy, I'll put my running back on an option route. I'll motion Fuller out, and if I see they're in a man, which right there he showed me he was in a man, motion him back in, and then I'll snap throw that right there. And as you guys see, it gets really good separation against the cover 2 man. It gets really good separation against man to man. Again, you can also do something like this. Like when you motion him out, you can snap it, and you can throw that option route right there. Now, obviously, if the running back sees he's manned up, and I will try and get my user off him so he guards it a little bit better. But if the running back sees he's manned up, what he'll go ahead and do is he'll go ahead and run that out route, as you guys see right there. Right there, throw the out route, and you guys see, very easy to pick up yards. Throwing at Duke Johnson, almost getting 10 yards there. Also, if you have a chance, guys, you can go ahead and throw that flat route really fast. Now, the flat routes this year aren't as good because the racks are, that well. So you're maybe going to get 2-3 yards at the most from a rack. But what you also need to understand is this slant route is going to absolutely kill any type of man-to-man anything that you put on the field. So that's what I like to do against cover 2 man. Again, you can also mix in different route concepts. But again, this B route is almost always going to toast that man coverage for an easy pickup of at least 10 or more yards. Against a cover 2 style defense, you guys see right here, all we're going to do is the same thing, but this time we're going to try and attack the seams. But what you can do is make a high-low read, like right here, a running back, or excuse me, our tight end is open. And again, 1 to 2 yards isn't a bad thing if you're trying to pick up yards this play. Again, you're going to have to read what type of defense they're in. Say they play hard flats right there and they base the line. You're going to go ahead and have that, corner route wide open for a one play dot right there, as you guys see right there. Click on, swerve them, and you guys see we're off to the races right there. And the reason that is let me go into instant replay and show you guys. It's because that safety has to react to that seam, and as you see, that streak is pulling him away from the play. So as we snap the ball, he gets bumped, but you see the safety is kind of in a predicament right here. He either has to guard the seam or give up the one play touchdown. Now, what you can also do is if they do play cloud flats, and you don't want to get patient or whatever, and that kind of thing, is you can go ahead and hit that seam up. And as you guys are going to see, the seam is actually going to get wide open. So right here, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and put both these guys on streaks. We're going to motion B out, snap it real quick, and as you guys see right here, we're going to have a one play touchdown, or excuse me. If he goes a little bit deeper, we're going to have a one play touchdown. So again, you guys can move him back. Generally, they're not really going to bump those slot receivers, but again, you guys can go ahead and do that. But again, right here, I'm going to smart route that B route so he gets a little bit behind the coverage. And as you guys see right here, we're going to go ahead and pass lead that inside. And if you can get a good rack catch animation, like right there, I actually caught that. That's kind of crazy to me. But if you can go ahead and get a good rack catch animation, you'll catch that every time. But again, with the corner route, again, it's going to be a high-low read. So again, You guys see right there, wait till he commits to B, and we're able to truck him off us for a nice gain. You don't always have to throw that seam, or excuse me, not the seam pass, the flat route really soon, because look, if I throw this flat route pass right now, corner can react very easily. Again, if I don't get a ball carrier move right there, I'm pretty much going nowhere, if anywhere, maybe getting a yard if I'm lucky. But if I'm patient and I wait till that B route attacks him, I can pass that for at least 3-4 yards. So it's about being patient in the pocket. If you're getting screamed at, obviously they're going to have some weaknesses in their zones, or if they're playing man coverage, that kind of thing. You're just going to have to be very smart. So again, right there, boom, pass lead that inside. We have the slant. So we're really making the user have to choose one or the other, because if they get risky with their user, and you know, say their user, okay, we're just going to have them follow X right here, and say they get very risky with it, you're going to have the seam for a very quick dot. As you guys see, again, you're gonna have the seam once he drops down, seam pass, boom, pass it really quick, you have the nice easy dot. Very, very easy to pick up. Now against cover 3, this is what I love to do against cover 3. Now if I notice the safety in the box, generally he is not gonna be a deep safety. So what we're gonna go ahead and do is with that safety, or excuse me, when that safety comes in the box, is I will always put RB on a fade, and then you can put X on a drag, and you can keep A on his route, or you can put him on a post right here. And what I'll do is I'll motion B out, and as you guys see right here, we are going to have the 1-play touchdown if we pass lead that correctly, and we get the nice rack catch right there. So that's what I love about seeing a cover 3. If anyone comes down to cover 3 versus this, I know that I'm going to have a 1-play touchdown. But it just all depends. What I like to do a lot of the times is a lot of people have auto flip on. Generally this isn't the case because we're in practice mode, but what I'll do is I'll flip the play immediately so their cover 3 messes up, and I'll have the 1-play touchdown. So say I come out on the left side, boom, I flip it real quick, and you guys are going to see that with this cover 3, you are actually going to have B on a snap throw, because that purple route isn't going to get out there and fast enough, so you can throw that to the outside, boom, nice catch. Even if they play clouds, he's not going to be able to react quick enough unless, you know, you move him out there manually. So again, that's what I like to do. A lot of people will, you know, press on this, and what the press is going to do is that it's just going to open it up a little bit more for a 1-play touchdown. So again, motion him out. Once you see that safety commits, pass lead to the outside, and we're getting a nice rack catch right there. Again, you're going to have a lot more time to throw that ball, or excuse me, a lot more air under that ball. In practice mode, you generally don't get the quickest or the hardest throws. Throw power isn't that good, but it's very easy. Another concept you can do against a cover 3 is one of my favorites, and if I see they're blitzing heavy, I'll usually do that, is a drag, a comeback, a streak, and then we have our post right there. So again, pass lead that outside, boom. I know that safety, or excuse me, that linebacker isn't going to react quick enough, because hook zones, let's be honest, this year guys are very, very bad, and they just don't really play as well as they should. So again, I have my drag. I'm going to go ahead and take it. I'm going to go ahead and pick up my 5 to 6 yards right there with my tight end. Easy play. So that's how you really attack a cover 3 out of this. Here we have a cover 4 type style defense, and this is probably one of the most, you know, favorite ones people like to do this year, is they'll do something like this. They'll run around with their user and they'll move these guys in the box. Now what's important to notice is with this cover 4, if it ain't a match, you're not going to have the 1-play touchdown. I mean, it's literally impossible. But again, you can do the same route concept. Again, this B route is going to get behind that linebacker. If you throw it on time right there, Darius Slay makes a really, really good play. But if you motion him out, you can probably throw it a little bit easier. As you guys see, boom, here's the cover 4. They're going to bring these guys in the box to stop the run, and then they'll use it around with this guy right here, but we're not going to be doing that. So again, something like this right here. And as you guys see, snap it. That linebacker ain't going to get out quick enough, and you can pass it. That's the sideline for a nice dot. He's not going to react quick enough unless, you know, they come out with like a 100-zone linebacker. So when you go ahead and do this, it's very important. You're not going to have a 1-play touchdown, but you can go ahead, like I said, and take your flat route. There's no point in taking the flat route, though, on this play if you see the linebacker react like that and the corner move back, because chances are, unless you get a really bad throw, you're going to have an easy dot. I mean, let's be honest. Why wouldn't you take this every single time? You know that linebacker isn't getting out there in time. It's just an easy 10-plus yards. So that's how I like to look at it. So against, lastly, a heavy blitz, if you see your opponent doing some crazy adjustments like this, you know, a 6-man front. Guys, by the way, I'm going to be coming out with a new blocking glitch. I already have it up, but it's going to be updated. So if you purchase it, let me know. Go ahead and get you all that for free, but show your receipt as well. But also, if you're interested, it's going to be only $25. So it's going to be able to block every blitz in the game while sending out more routes. Now, if you see them blitzing heavy, you got to go ahead and obviously dot this defense up. So what I like to do, it's very simple. I like to create a spacing concept on one side. So again, right there, we're going to take our A route, and we're going to go ahead and make them pay for having to blitz easily, us early and everything. So right there, again, it's very easy, very effective, and very, smart, I'd say. You want to go ahead and really make your opponent have to think about what they're doing, because if you don't, you're going to end up really giving into their blitzes. As you guys see right there, again, our drag route's wide open. We're going to go ahead and pick up easy yardage right here, and boom. So against the blitz, like I said, you got to keep routes very short unless you notice them leaving something open. Don't immediately attack it. Save it for, later on in the game, obviously. But if you see that, say, on a 4th down and 2, they left the seam wide open, maybe the next 4th down you can get them on that. So say they're doing something like this where they're blitzing heavy, they're using the safety, they're soft squatting him so he doesn't get beat deep, and they're just using him short, and they're playing a cover 2 shell on this side, pretty much not to give up anything big. Well, what I like to do again is I like to go ahead and block people, and I'll go ahead and do something like that to where, okay, I noticed my opponent's mistake, you know what I mean? Right there, boom, go ahead and rat catch that, and we have a 1-play touchdown right there. So you got to pick up on your opponent's tendencies, I'd say. It's a very easy habit to get into. If they keep sending pressure at you, you're going to get mad, you're going to call hurry up, you're going to put 5 routes on the field, you're going to go, okay, 4 verticals, boom. No, you got to play super smart, you got to make sure what you're doing is smart, and you got to make sure you understand what type of zones they're putting out there. Because a lot of the times when people are blitzing 7, the type of setup will look like this. So they'll go ahead and do something like this, and they'll do that right there. So boom, this is what the defense is looking like. So they'll go ahead and usually man this guy up or put him in a soft squat. They'll use this guy, so the whole middle of the field deep is theirs responsibility, and they'll put the outside guy on pretty much play all deep zones, and then they'll use anything short. So you got to make sure, again, you got to make sure you make them pay. You know what I mean? So it's always going to have to be something like that. Even though it's 1 to 2 yards, you got to take it, because in the end of the day, you're going to go ahead and be able to hit them with something like this. Say it's a 4th and 2, and they're trying to, send everyone at you. You know what I mean? And they're going to go ahead and do something like this where they use her in the middle. You know what I mean? Something like that. And that kind of thing right here. So again, that's what it's looking like. You can go 4 verticals and really make them have to pay, because it's really easy to go ahead and dot someone up that way. Again, that was 10 yards off a quick little pass right there. So use this play to your effectiveness, guys. Add it in your offensive scheme, whether you play MUT head-to-head, salary cap, franchise mode, head-to-head online, you got a custom. Just add this to your offensive repertoire, and I promise you guys are going to have total success moving the ball through the air with this simple, state, easy play. Well, that is it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to leave a like if you guys enjoy these type of plays that I go over. I go over very good plays that you guys can pretty much make a staple on your offense, so that you don't really have to be thinking too much, and you guys can go ahead and really just have a play that you call your go-to play and figure out how to break down different defensive coverages, how to get inside a top player's head, because I'm here to help you guys. I appreciate it. Also, if you guys would leave a subscribe if you guys are new. Trying to get to 10,000 subs by the end of this 2019 year. I think it's possible. Also, turn my notifications on, guys. I post every day or every other day. It just depends on my work schedule. I've been loaded with work, trying to balance my other channels I work for, school, salary cap, all that stuff, man. Personal life, just a lot of stuff going on. I appreciate you guys always supporting. Again, the ebook down below, man. You guys have no idea. When you purchase one of those, you guys, get exclusive discounts. You guys are always just a part of the JTibbs family. And I enjoy helping you guys get better at Madden, man. I've had a lot of people come to me who have been struggling online head-to-head, purchase one of my ebooks, and told me, hey, JTibbs, I just won a couple games. My opponent didn't score. I want to thank you. So it really means a lot. Guys, this is JTibbs TV signing off. And as always, peace.